I think we can all agree that 2024 was a lot, and I mean a lot. But I'm here to tell you that it is your time to turn your page into this new year of 2025. Watch this entire video. I'm talking start to finish. Learn how to make 2025 your year. Not my year, not his year, not her year, your year. But first and foremost, if you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you're coming back, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jada. If you're not yet subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more content, like the video, and let's just get into the video. Okay, so I have the ultimate guide I'm going to share with you on how to make 2025 your year. Now, I want to give a quick disclaimer, okay? 2 quick disclaimers. Number 1, if you've been here for a minute, then you know. If not, I'll tell you now. I am a Christian, so a lot of the things that you're going to hear are going to be heavily rooted with Christ, so I just want to put that out there. And number 2, the routine, the steps, the things I'm about to share with you will take time. It'll probably take several days. I would say at most 3 days, but just want to put that out there. It will take time because I want you to make sure that you make 2025 your year the right way, and it does take time. Patience is a virtue, and yeah, let's just keep that in mind when we go forward with this video. Now we get into the video. Okay. First things first, you have got to declutter. You need to clear out your photo album. If you have emails you have not checked, clear those emails. If you have a closet full of clothes that you know you don't be wearing, shoes that you don't be wearing, declutter. You need to declutter as you enter 2025 because you want to enter fresh and clean so you can be able to add new things. So get rid of the old, out with the old, in with the new. Second thing, after you get done decluttering, whoop-de-whoop, this is probably one of the most time-consuming parts, but one of the most essential parts. You need to reflect on 2024. It is like essential to look at your past, to see things and learn from things and be able to know what you do not need to repeat in the new year. If you have been going through like the same things over and over, year after year after year, you probably haven't tried reflecting on it. Because if you take the time to sit and have a deep reflection, then okay, Ed, go off. Hold on, y'all. Probably haven't sat and had a deep reflection to reflect on it, to see what is causing it, what is the root issue, and what you need to learn to move past it. So you must reflect. Before you do anything, I don't want you to even think about a vision board, none of it. You need to address your past and what you went through in 2024. I'm talking the highs of the highs, the lows of the lows, everything that comes in the middle of it. You must look back at it and reflect. Now, everyone's reflecting methods are different, but I'm gonna tell you what works for me, and this may work for you. So I sat for hours and I literally had my journal out and I wrote out my entire year 2024, the highs and the lows. And this took a lot of time, and I did it month by month. That way I was making sure I did a deep reflection because I wanted to get deep in those crevices to find what I needed to fix and find out, you know, how my year went, you know, the good and the bad. And so I did that. And a tip I have for those people who don't have a good memory, which is me, because you know, I don't have the best memory. What I did is I pulled out my camera roll. I had my phone next to me, my camera roll open in my journal, and I was going through my camera roll each month looking at photos, because a photo is worth 1,000 words. Literally, just by looking at a photo with a single glance, it just resurfaces past memories, experiences, and just helps you know what was going on in that moment. And it will make it so much more easier when you reflect, because you're able to look at that time and know, oh, you know, in January I was doing this, I can write about that. So I did that and it helped tremendously. If you are a person who takes lots of photos, this is going to be perfect for you. So I would definitely try that method. After I jotted down my highs and my lows and everything in between for each month, I then went back through, took a sticky note, and wrote out lessons, key lessons that I learned during those events. So each month I learned something new, and I'm going to insert a clip of an example of a few lessons that I learned. Protect your peace always. Life is nothing without it being shared. When you look good, you feel good. Take care of your body. Being classy will forever be timeless. This really like made me feel so good. Like, it just made me look back and see how far I came. Makes me excited going into 2025, knowing I'm not going to repeat these same mistakes. So yeah, those are some of the lessons I learned. I wanted to share that with you because, like I said, this video is for you. And then last but not least, with your reflections, after you have wrote down your highs and lows, after you have wrote down the key lessons that you learned, you need to vow not to repeat those lessons. Because if you have been going through, like I said, multiple times, it's time for you to stop. You know, it's a wake-up call. And I would even take it a step further and pray to God for guidance and for wisdom that you don't repeat those lessons, because it's a waste of time. Learning the same thing every year is a waste of time. So I hope you take your reflections seriously, and I hope that my tips help you with your reflections. But now let's get into the next part. Okay, so the next thing, this is something I started a couple years ago, and I want to share this with y'all because this is a game changer. Pick a word of the year. Pick one word for the year that you will stick by, that represents all your goals that you want to achieve, that is something that deeply resonates to you, that is something that is personal for you. You need to sit and think on this word. This word will become critical during 2025 because it will be the word that constantly reminds you to get it together, right? You want to pick a word that just clicks in your mind. You're like, oh, let me tighten up. So an example of words that you can use are intentional, persevere, discipline. These are like words that can be easily applied to your goals, but it's a word that just sticks to you. A word that's going to remind you to lock in. Also with this, I also advise that you share your word with at least one person you trust. You want to share it with an accountability partner. That way when you do slip up, or if you're doing something that does not align with your goals, they can just say that word. Here's an example, right? Jada, do you want to come to the gym with us today? I'm like, nah, you know, I'm tired, you know, I've been busy all day, I just don't feel like it. Aren't you disciplined? Lock in. Like that, when I hear the word discipline, I'm locked in because I've made that my word of the year and I'm gonna stick by it. You want to be disciplined in all things that you do that year. So choose your word of the year. It can be anything that you want, but just make sure that it's personal with you and it's something that resonates with you. Okay, next thing. Now this right here is something that I'm trying for the first time ever, and I just already can sense that it's going to change my year. Like, you need to pray over the new year by creating a prayer board. Shout out to TikTok for putting me on, because if it weren't for TikTok, I would have never known what a prayer board was. But prayer boards have been around for a minute. And if you want examples, I'll put some on the screen. You can find them on Pinterest, you can find them on TikTok, you can find them on the internet. Those are what prayer boards are. So essentially, the purpose of a prayer board is to lead by faith, not by sight. A prayer board is simply a board that allows you to enter the new year with your goals being prayed over. You're being more intentional with what you're asking for. You are incorporating God in your journey, and that is all what it's about. Literally, as I was making my prayer board, I was just cheesing the whole time. Like, I was so happy. I literally was enjoying the process so much, and it was so fun, and I literally just can't wait for 2025 because I know it's gonna be my year, because I made it our year. I made it my year with God. So how do I make a prayer board? Like, where do I start? Like, the pictures are cute, but like, how do I do it? I got you. So first, you're gonna pick 6 categories. I chose spiritual growth, relationships, this includes family, friends, and my relationship with my boyfriend, health and wellness, career and finances, personal goals, and plus you will have a default category. This will be for your answered prayers. You pick your 6 categories. Like I said, they don't have to be mine. It could be something that resonates with you. These are just broad examples that you can possibly relate to, so that's why I'm sharing it with you. And next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna write what you want to achieve specifically in each of those categories. The more detailed, the better. Start off with writing it down on paper. I wrote it on my iPad. Write it on whatever you feel that is most comfortable for you. Just start listing things under that category that you want to pray over for 2025. So then after you do that, you're going to connect verses to each of your prayers. I love this step because it just shows you that there is a way to get to what you're praying for. This ensures that God's word is supporting what you are seeking for, and this also gives your goal strength, knowing that God is strengthening it. So then in the next clip, you're going to see me put my prayer board together, and I'm going to go more into detail on how you basically execute it. You know, we've outlined it already, now it's time to execute it. Currently at Dollar Tree, and I'm about to pick a poster. It really doesn't matter what color you pick because it's going to be on the back of your photo, so I'm going to just get white. Yo, I literally just ran into the lady who used to do my eyebrows. She's so sweet. Okay, so now I'm at Dollar General. Okay, so why does the black envelopes kind of eat down? Like, I can see that like eating real bad on the prayer board. I think I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so I got markers. I think these will like show up really brightly on the black envelopes. What y'all think, Chad? This is a good size. I'm definitely gonna have to cut my poster board down because my poster board is huge. First things first, I'm going to kind of lay out how I want it to look. So I have these stickers I'm using. The stickers I'm gonna put prayer boards. These are the envelopes. Oh, they're so cute. Here's my prayer board. I had to go charge my camera. I wrote out each of the topics on the top of the envelopes using this metallic Sharpie. I'm now going to go sit at my desk and use my notes that I took the other day and write out on each index card my prayers. On the side with lines, I'm going to write out the prayer, and on the blank side, I'm going to put in red ink the verse that goes with it. Okay, so now I'm gonna put each of my prayers inside of their categories. And every time a prayer gets answered, I'm gonna take it out of its category and then put in answered prayers. So now that we have created our prayer board, we can now finally transition into our vision board. And I literally am such a big vision board girl. Like, I love it. And I typically make mine online, but this year I decided to do one physically, and I'm so happy I did it physically. If you've never made a vision board before, I'm here to help you, and I'm here to give you a guide. So this is how you're going to do it. Using your prayer board, because we ain't just pray for nothing. You're going to use your prayer board as a guide for creating your vision board. You're going to use Pinterest to help find your pictures that you want to put on your vision board, and to make it more organized and quick, I created a private Pinterest board called 2025 where I just added pictures that I wanted for my vision board. A little cheat code on how to find those perfect pictures for your vision board: add the word aesthetic at the end of your word. And then last, you want to get your pictures printed. If you don't have a printer, I got you. You can order your pictures through Walgreens, CVS, Walmart. Those are 3 reliable places I know that do picture orders, and most of them are same-day pickups, so you can order it today and get it today. I'm gonna insert clips now of me creating my vision board. I'm gonna try to cut my poster board the size of the frame, which might be hard. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. Like, actually seeing it in person, like touching it. We're gonna put it in the frame now. I just want to give another disclaimer. I'm very adamant to be private on goals that I have not yet achieved, because there are people who are watching with bad intentions. That is a real thing. The Bible talks about it, and Dr. Umar said it best.
I'm telling you now, I have plans that I cannot share with you right now because the haters will sabotage me. I have plans that I cannot share with you right now because the haters will sabotage me. I have plans that I will not share right now because the haters will sabotage me.
Dr. Umar said it best. If you want inspo on different vision boards, I'm sure you can find some on Pinterest. And the last step to ultimately making 2025 your year is you need to open up the year with good habits. Go book that appointment. Go book that hair appointment, go book that nail appointment, go book whatever appointment it is that makes you look good, because it's going to set the tone for 2025. I'm going to insert a clip of me going to the hair salon. I chose one of the services that like goes all out. Like, I'm getting like treatments, I'm getting like deep conditioning, hydration treatments, a blowout, a trim, a style. Like, I'm going all out because this is my year, and I'm gonna treat myself the way that I should be treated. And so you should do the same. You should do the same because this is your year too. If it has to be the end of January, whenever you can do that, book that appointment, set that tone for going into the new year. Okay, so this is the finished look. I just got regular twist. I missed my twist. They look cute, and definitely treat yourself. Going into 2025, take care of yourself, take care of your hair. I love it. Like, I just love me a good little twist. Like, okay. I hope that all these tips helped you. I hope that I was able to inspire you. I hope that I was able to instill in you that this is your year. 2025 is your year. Whatever happened in the past was in the past. We're going to move forward. We're going to learn from it. And we're going to step into this next chapter of life bigger and better and going for whatever God has set forth for us. So I know this will be your year. If you follow all these steps that I put in the video, you are going to have that year. And I look forward to seeing you achieve everything that you do. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the video. And if you have any other tips that you think can help someone else have a great year in 2025, comment it below. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.